Picture together. Picture together. Okay, look at here. Sit down, three.
Mr. Jimmy Chan，
陳志祥先生
Mr. Peter Zhang，
張德龍先生
Mr. Ambo Fong，
馮兆傑先生
Miss Alice Cole，
高張愛詩女士
Mr. Stanley Guan，
關寶慧先生
Miss Bernice Kong，
康雷翠玲女士
Mr. Adam Leung，
梁煥超先生
Mr. K. Bailey，
李基傑先生
Miss Helen Lu，
陸郎毅女士
Mr. Andrew Mac，
麥朝炎先生
Mr. Ron So，
蘇家俊先生
Miss Teresa Choi，
徐慧芳女士
Miss Winnie Wei，
韋秀嫻老師
Miss Florence Wong，
黃陳曼麗女士
Miss Jenny Wong，
黃朱珍妮女士
Dr. Joseph K. Wong，
黃家海醫生
Mr. Phoebus Wong，
黃振星先生
Mr. Tony Wong MPP，
黃志華省議員
Miss Alexander Yun，
袁海耀博士
Mr. John Yun，
袁啟剛先生。係啊，眨下眼都好多年啦。
過往呢，我哋一共呢就訪問咗37位嘅嘉賓，連埋今年嗰6位呢，我哋總共有43位。咁呢，如果係年年咁落去嘅話呢，我相信呢，我哋嘅台就可以唔夠期啦。
整大啲就得啦，我哋啊。
冇錯。好啦，喺呢個時間呢，我想同大家，我哋只係開幕嘅司儀呢，我暫時代替嘅啫。不如我哋今晚請出今晚真正嘅司儀好嘛？係好。好。今晚嘅司儀呢，就係Mr. Anthony Choi 同埋 Kathy Leung，熱烈掌聲！
唔該晒李淑華，我哋嘅Vice President 同埋咧周甲先生，我哋嘅 Asian Business Networking 嘅 Founder 嘅。
I'd like to welcome you all this evening. My name is Kathy.
我嘅名叫Anthony 咁啊，再一次歡迎晒大家參加由華商網絡所主辦嘅第6屆紅楓傳奇晚宴嘅。
Welcome to Asian Business Network Association's Chinese Canadian Legend Gala Ceremony, our 6th annual event year. I remember when the first event happened 6 years ago. I was participating at the event, and actually I did a voiceover at that time. And I'm really quite pleased now that I have the honor to be your co-host tonight, Anthony.
Honor's all mine, and you're doing pretty good now.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll need all your assistance throughout this evening. You know, throughout the time frame and throughout the events and the recipients that have come up, there's been a lot of emotions and feedback because these people have truly been inspiring. Anthony, yourself, do you have any feedback or feelings through the time frame that you've been with Asian Business Networking's Chinese Canadian Legend?
當然有啦，咁啊其實咧今次已經係我第4次可以企喺台上做司，咁每一次其實我都學習緊嘅，咁每一年我都係好希望多啲朋友參與，因為儲齊呢6本書嘅話咧，其實咧每一個朋友咧都可以見到啊，我哋由2000年開始到今時今日，每一次當我有問題嘅時候咧，只要我翻開呢啲天書，我就可以學到一啲我要學嘅嘢。咁所以如果大家每年都可以嚟嘅話咧，其實不久嘅將來，我相信呢一套書將會係一個 collection 喺多倫多嚟講。
Wow, so you've read every word and every page of those 6 edition books?
I learned it from all my tutors. 每一位在座嘅主角同埋嘉賓，其實都係我嘅前輩同老師嚟嘅。
And you know what? I have too, and it's truly been an inspiring reading, and these people have truly been an inspiration to us all.
咁喺呢個時候咧，咁我即將咧介紹我哋今晚晚宴嘅2位共同主席同我哋講下嘢嘅。咁包括咧我哋有 Teresa Choi 同埋咧李基傑先生 KK Lee。
I'd like to introduce right now the co-chairs of this event this year, Ms. Teresa Chu and Mr. KK Lee.
蔡慧芳女士同埋李基傑先生，俾掌聲。
各位耆能參加第6屆紅楓傳奇之夜。根據估計，全世界大約每700個新生嬰兒之中，有1個就會患上天生嘅兔唇或者係顎裂。而每年中國大約有3000萬個新生嬰兒誕生，即係話大約有4萬個就會天生兔唇或者係顎裂。佢哋呢啲小朋友係好可憐嘅。唔係因為佢天生缺陷，而係因為佢哋好窮，多數都係好貧窮嘅地方，而係屋企人冇錢俾佢做一個矯形手術。紅楓傳奇係一個非常有意義嘅晚宴，因為我哋今晚大家濟一堂，就係幫微笑中國籌款，希望藉着呢啲錢可以幫到有缺陷而冇錢做手術嘅小朋友，令到佢重拾有自信心，能夠睇佢可以有一個非常開心、健康嘅童年，為集同胞脱苦難，方日大地表愛心。同一個時間，我哋亦都係可以同6位得獎嘉賓分享佢哋嘅動人故事，希望喺佢哋嘅身上學習多一啲做人嘅意義，藉此能夠激育大家同心合力去發揚紅楓精神，參與推廣積極正面融洽嘅理念同埋活動。我非常之高興，我身邊呢位李基傑先生係我哋今晚嘅共同主席，我哋已經係第2次合作㗎啦。而今晚嘅圓滿成功係有賴於所有嘅贊助機構嘅支持，更加係各位在座嘅朋友、嘉賓、台前幕後所有工作人員、所有日以繼夜去籌備嘅義工。僅此，我好衷心咁希望大家有一個非常愉快同埋難忘嘅晚上。多謝。
evening, honored guests, recipients, and all who have gathered here tonight to celebrate this annual remarkable event. Today, the Globe and Mail reported this. In a recent poll by Pew Research Center, Canada ranked as the top choice when Chinese were asked where they could lead a good life abroad. Another poll found that Canada is one of the 3 favorite foreign destinations for the Chinese people, along with the United States and Australia. However, if we examine the experiences of Chinese immigrants in Canada, it is rare that we are not fraught with challenges and struggles. We learn of the many previously successful Chinese, obliged to change their careers from the ones that suited their education to those with more adverse conditions for whatever reasons. They joined the ranks of factory workers, cooks, and janitors in order to make a living to support their families. In the same report, a typical example is given. A middle-class citizen emigrated from China and had to accept a job as a delivery man for frozen chickens. His wife, who accompanied him on the voyage, complained of the permanent smell of chicken. Sadly, she eventually divorced him. Nevertheless, I submit to you tonight that there are wise and wonderful wives who toil and support their husbands throughout the stressful conditions. They provide a constant source of courage, strength, and counsel to their husbands. Correspondingly, there are many husbands who are very supportive of their wives' endeavors, whatever they choose as their careers. Tonight, we are here to celebrate 6 unique Chinese Canadians. Some of our past recipients have been recognized actually by the Canadian government too for their efforts. They are Dr. Joseph Y.K. Wong, Order of Canada, Dr. Benson Now, Order of Ontario, Helen Liu, Order of Ontario, and Rita Sen, Order of Ontario too as well. However, most of the recipients are actually ordinary people like you and me. They will share how they have persevered in their life challenges. These recipients are not rich, not famous, and not powerful. They all started from humble beginnings in this land, but they went on to realize their dreams of a better life in another country, a free country like Canada. May the stories tonight continue to inspire all of us, strengthen us, and reach us as we continue to journey through life ahead. I would like to thank sincerely all those of us here gathered tonight for contributing our resources to help the Smile China project. All this we offer in the hope to help our fellow kinsmen and the Canadian community at large. Thank you.
We would now like to invite to the stage the Asian Business Network Association's President, Mr. Banny Wong.
咁跟住落嚟咧，我哋係有請咧華商網絡嘅會長黃坤明先生上台同我哋講幾句説話嘅，俾掌聲，黃坤明先生。
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Chinese Canadian Legend Award Gala. On behalf of the Asian Business Network Association, I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all of you tonight. Since year 2000, when the maple leaf turned red, we are going to acknowledge some outstanding Chinese Canadian. This year, we have the privilege to acknowledge 6 award recipients. These 6 recipients, they are coming from different backgrounds. However, they have a vision and passion. More important is, they also contribute significant effort to our community. Chinese Canadian Legend Project involves extensive manpower, financial resources, and time. Sometimes it's really a hard work. We start the nomination in February every year, and up to today is October, have the award gala. it takes about 10 months' time. It's really a hard work. However, when we receive a lot of calls from some of the leaders across Canada to request the Chinese-Canadian legend book, they told us that the story inside motivate and inspire them a lot. At that moment, we know that we have achieved our mission. I would like to say thank you to all of you to attend our gala tonight. This is very important to us. And also, everyone attend tonight our very important guests. I'd like to introduce some of the guests tonight to all of you. And we have a Member of Parliament, Honourable Brian Wilson and his wife, Mrs. Wilson, just sitting at the head table on the outside. And we have an Honourable Derek Lee, MP as well. Derek. And we have our MPP, Tony Wong. Tony. Yeah. And also we have the People's Republic of China Deputy Consul General, 中华人民共和国驻多伦多总领副总领事李金明副总领事，还有助理领事 Consul 助理。Okay, thank you for your support tonight, and I look forward to have your continued support to our gala in the future, and wish all of you have a wonderful evening. Again, the last that thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve our community. Thank you very much.
And with our fundraising, all of you are part of this fundraising, and we need to thank you all for supporting the different charities that we support each year. This year, we are supporting, part of the proceeds this year will be going to Smile China. And this is a really true charity and support, and having seen some of the clips that they've had in the past, really heartwarming in what Smile China does.
咁如果大家啱啱入嚟嘅時候咧，其實咧喺大堂嗰度咧，亦都係有一個嘅 table 咧，個 booth 咧，亦都係有咧介紹一個微笑中國嘅一啲嘅事情啦，同埋有啲圖片，亦都大家可能咧都會見到㗎。咁啊呢個時候咧，除咗頭先唔該晒黃坤明會長同你講幾句説話之外咧，跟住落嚟我哋係有請咧微笑中國嘅呢個 project 嘅 founder 咧創辦人黃家海醫生上嚟同我講幾句説話嘅。
We'd like to invite up to the stage the founder of Smile China, Dr. Joseph Wong.
Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you for all of you for being here tonight to celebrate the Chinese-Canadian legend and the recipients, and here to support Smile China. Mother Teresa of Calcutta had once said, "Meet people with a smile, as smile is the beginning of life." For that reason, I wanted to introduce you Smile China. The Smile China mission is to help the most underprivileged children who are born with facial deformities in the most remote parts of China. We help them not only to restore their smiles, but to give them hope and to show them love. I'd like to show you a video just to share with you the feelings of myself and my teammates. Thank you.
小县城，小县城。
我也很感动，我觉得世界是应该的，我觉得希望以后我们可以再来儿童是很重要，小孩子是中文这样的希望，是不是？
是的，
这个是非常重要。
非常的感谢。
不用感谢 ，OK， 他应该没有问题了，很好啊。这个
小孩嘛，残疾儿童嘛，给他们唱福嘛，美容就是给他们唱福嘛，让他们以后不让别人的歧视。我们的内心就很感谢你，非衷心的感谢你，非常非常的激动哈。所以说有很多话一时也讲不出来，但是总的一句就是说非常非常感谢你，感谢你们这一次来对这些残疾儿童的帮助。所以我们由衷的感谢你们，是非常之用语言已经表达不出来了。
I'm a little overwhelmed just because it's just, I don't want to leave. You walk through the waiting room and there's just, yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed. I just feel very lucky, very fortunate.
Of course, this is wonderful. I mean, everybody, I think, will tell you that does clubs that it's the most gratifying thing you can do. I mean, you make such a change in a kid's life for the rest of their life, you know, and it's such a dramatic pre and post. And I don't think there's anything, in fact, there is nothing more satisfying.
I think there's several great advantages to these trips. One, the most important one is we help some people that otherwise wouldn't get help. Number two is we have a teaching mission for the people that are in the given place. As I like to say, if we do one case, we help that individual, but if we teach how to do it, well, they can help many other individuals because they're here all the time.
If you look at the numbers, there's just a huge number of babies born here in China with left palates and limited resources, basically. And I think Joe has a master plan in his mind to try to solve the problem. It's going to take a lot of resources, and the simple reason is they don't have enough doctors and hospitals and resources to take care of the number of kids they have. It's a genetic disease. It happens in very large numbers, and they just need more resources. So trips like this are a start. It really is important to help these kids. You're doing one of these children, you basically change their life forever. You take some child who couldn't work or get educated and give them a decent life, and I mean, how rewarding is that?
Children and have trained more than 100 local surgeons so that the skills could be upgraded. And that to us is actually even more important as their skills will be extended and help the local communities. So I hope every one of you one day or even tonight be our SMILE ambassador, be a sponsor, be a volunteer, and most of all, spread the news for us. On behalf of SMILE China, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Asian Business Network Association for such generosity and support of the Smart China project. Thank you all. Thank you.
音樂之外，我相信笑容都相信係一個嘅世界共通語言。在座嘅每一位朋友，包括我同埋 Cathy， 我相信我哋都有一個好燦爛嘅笑容。佢哋咧，希望大家可以繼續幫助。
We hope to continue to support Smile China and put those smiles on all those faces. With this event, really the success of this event that we put together, part of it couldn't be done without the sponsors that come out and support us. This year's title sponsor, Legend Chinese Restaurant, has been supporting us for a number of years, and we are truly grateful. We'd like to bring up the representative, Mr. Sam Chan, for the Legend Chinese Restaurant.
喺呢個時候咧，我哋有請我哋嘅主日贊助麗晶酒家嘅代表咧，陳延森先生 Executive Director 咧上嚟同我哋講幾句説話嘅，俾掌聲 ，Sam。
All honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be here to say a few words on behalf of Mr. Michael Low, who would not be able to be here tonight personally. This is the third consecutive year since the year of 2003 that Legend Chinese Restaurant has the honor of being the title sponsor of the gala. Mr. Low is a strong supporter of this project, for he shares the objective of the Asian Business Network Association. He believes through the annual award and the publishing of the book, Chinese Canadian Legend, we all gain the opportunity of sharing the experiences of the individual award recipients. I'm certain that we all will be inspired by the many achievements which have made them worthy of this special recognition. This is why Legend Chinese Restaurant, under the leadership of Mr. Michael Low, has been a firm supporter of the project. To close, Mr. Michael Low wants me to deliver his personal message in Cantonese. 恭喜6位應屆嘅得獎者，同埋感謝你哋對社區嘅貢獻，同埋多謝紅楓傳奇嘅主辦機構華商網絡為我哋舉辦呢個一年一度嘅盛事。多謝各位 ，Thank you very much.
Whatever you see that you do like.
咁頭先咧，我哋請咗我哋嘅 title sponsor 麗晶酒家上嚟同我哋講嘅麗晶酒家。
又帶你哋多種不同飲食體驗嘅商場，今晚總之。
講起麗晶酒家嘅晚飯，真係諗起都令人食指大動啊！佢哋嘅大廚，我好中意睇戲㗎，不過成日都要返工，冇機會去戲院睇戲。Digital Plus DVD 數碼
車位充足。
They won't take that away, 'cause they can't take that away from me. Thank you. Great supporters of this charitable event, especially. And it just reminds me what a wonderful world we're living in. And I'm sure, once again, for those of you who have heard me sing this, you guys will definitely remember it. And it's called What a Wonderful World. So I hope you all enjoy it. Red roses too, I see for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, think to myself, what a wonderful world.
It's really brought a tear to my eye to see the kind of work Dr. Joseph Wong and others are doing. And so you can be very proud to be here tonight to support such a cause. Thank you very much. Doje.
Born in Hong Kong, Dennis attended the Tang Keng Po High School. Following high school, Dennis attended the University of Hong Kong, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree. Subsequently, Dennis received his MBA degree from the Chinese University of Hong Kong. In 1982, Dennis married his longtime love, Regina. He and his family immigrated to Canada and landed in Vancouver in April 1991. Being the Chief Financial Officer of Concord ADEX, Dennis shoulders tremendous responsibilities. Above and beyond his very busy schedule, Dennis actually found the time to participate in charity work. Dennis is the first Vice President for Mong Chang Foundation and the co-chair for the annual gala that raised substantial funds for the care of seniors. He is also the president of the University of Hong Kong Alumni, which is the main supporter for Ontario College's debating competition. Besides donating the scholarships and participating on the panel judges, they also support the student exchange program.
我發覺世界上好多大城市都有一個華人嘅 icon，例如富有中國特色嘅建築物，所以我非常之支持多倫多興建中華門牌樓，作為對華人社區嘅一種貢獻，亦都可以為多倫多增加一個旅遊嘅景點。
On behalf of Concord ADEX, Dennis promised to sponsor $50,000 for the building of the China Gate, which will be located in East Chinatown. With this substantial injection of funds, the prospect of materializing this grand landmark sooner is looking better than ever. The China Gate ultimately signifies the unity of the Chinese community in Toronto. It will be no doubt a main tourist attraction, as well as a good promoter for the economic development of Toronto.
我哋中國人有一個佳句，就係樹欲靜而風不息，子欲養而親不在。我覺得呢句説話非常之有意義，亦都作為我自己嘅座右銘。如果有一件有意義嘅事，而我哋亦都有能力去做嘅時候咧，我覺得應該係坐言起行，係立即係完成佢啦。
For his "it's always happier to give than to take" attitude and his generous support for the community, Dennis Al-Yan deserves to be named the Chinese Canadian Legend of 2005.
葉平世國集團財務總監。
My efforts have been recognized by the community. I wish to take this opportunity to thank members of the nomination panel for their support and my friends who are here tonight to share my happiness. Lastly, I wish every single one of you an enjoyable evening. Thank you.
Board of Advisors, as well as the 2002 recipient of the Chinese Canadian Legend.
跟住上嚟咧就係第二位嘅頒獎者，就係四塊關寶維先生，係華生網絡顧問委員會嘅成員之一，同埋02年嘅紅傳奇人物。你掌聲，關寶維先生。
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest, I don't know whether I should congratulate the recipients or I should wish them good luck. It was about 3 years ago I was one of the recipients, and let me tell you the nightmare since then. During the interview, I mentioned that I have been involved with promoting education in China. And unfortunately, the Friends of Asian Business Network found that out, and they encouraged us to set up a similar foundation in Canada. So last year, at this time, the Fukui Canada Foundation was formed, and we were the recipient of the donations from the gala last year. And during the past year, we have received tremendous support from the community. Just about 2 weeks ago, there were 10 of us went on a trip to China. We went to Jiangxi and Sichuan, all on our own expenses. We met with the students in small groups. We had discussions, and then we had exchange ideas, etc. We also set up a system whereby they will continue to communicate with us through letters or emails. Now you can imagine that when you suddenly have 180 children or students who are going to be writing to you regularly, just imagine the work you have to be involved in writing back to them. But on the other hand, the satisfaction you get from it is tremendous. So I will encourage the recipient to continue doing that. Inside the bag that you have received tonight, you've got a pamphlet telling you about what we do at Fukui. But remember, tonight we are doing fundraising for Smile China. So don't do anything to Fukui. Just save those pamphlets for the Christmas and send them back to us. We need your continued support. Thank you very much.
Tony is a well-rounded news person, educated, worked and trained in journalism, living and breathing news for over a generation.
作為一個媒體咧，揭發社會上嘅不公平嘅嗰啲好多嘢，同埋表揚啲社會正義。咁啊，即係嚟講叫做揭惡揚善咧，係一個人性裏邊嘅一個比較美嘅一個一面。
Born in China and educated in Taiwan, Tony graduated in journalism at Tsinghua University in Taiwan. He worked as a reporter and 2 years later became an international news editor. Dispatched to Peru, Tony was in charge of a Chinese newspaper for 4 years. He came to Canada in 1978, joined Singtao Eastern Canada edition as a reporter, a translator, as well as an editor, and then was promoted to chief editor in 1986. He retired in February 2003 after 24 years of dedicated work.
當你一邊做到嗰邊度咧，幫助一個窮苦家庭或者係一個有遇到咩困難咧，幫佢報出嚟，而得到社會嘅反應同情或者幫你，你覺得好多成就感，即係令到你覺得係你做緊一件好有意義嘅事。
In April 2003, SARS swept across the city. Tony responded to the request of the Toronto Taiwanese immigrant community by spearheading the I Love Toronto movement, planning and implementing all kinds of activities in order to cooperate with other organizations to revive the local Chinese businesses. Working with young Chinese Canadians, Tony and other founding organizers would later take this movement to a higher level by officially registering the organization, teaching and inspiring them to create ways to promote Toronto and their businesses. Tony received quite a number of awards for his professional proficiency, including the Overseas Chinese News Editorial Award in 1976, the Madam Tong Li Chung Yi Memorial Outstanding News Editorial Award in 1993, as well as the Peel Regional Best News Editorial Award in 2002. Tony wrote editorials for Singtao Eastern Canada edition for more than 20 years, consisting of over 1.5 million words. His ultimate wish is to compile all of his editorials into a book, Maple City.
俾你報道你揭發佢嘅好嘢，佢哋都會。但係我覺得呢個人應該係應該有是非是分啊嘛。你話全世界都有好人冇可能，咁啊，所以一定有善惡是非之分。咁啊，新聞嘅我覺得應該堅持呢個大事。
For his strong dedication to his profession as well as to the society, for his crusades for truth and justice, for his armor of
第2位得獎者，我哋有古偉海先生，我哋係前星島交通版總編輯。
大家咁好做嘢。咁我當今年華商網絡嘅評選會員話俾我知話，我得到今年嘅紅楓傳奇獎之一，我都覺得好驚奇，因為我已經從星島日報總編輯個位置上退休咗2年多，雖然我都參與社區嘅一啲活動，但係會被選為今年嘅得獎人。我試過問過評選委員，佢就話：你過去咁多年來對社區所寫嘅評論、寫嘅文章，對於促進華人社區嘅繁榮進步同埋團結，同埋揭發啲社會上黑暗嘅一面嘅古仔呢，都幾感動人。所以佢哋話呢啲文字呢係超越時空嘅，所以我可以得到獎，咁我都覺得好光榮。今天在多倫多在加拿大起碼有2個中文電視台，有好多個中文電台，有4份付錢的日報，有1份免費的日報，還有11份免費的週刊。我相信今後華商網絡還有各位商家、各位朋友們，可以從這麼多中文傳媒裡面，可以挑選出真正為社會服務的人。有人說新聞工作者是擦鞋業，就是說怎麼講，就是錦上添花的多，雪中送炭的少。我倒認為說新聞工作者應該扮演一個社會醫療業，像剛才黃家海醫生一樣，到中國去為微笑中國做工作。新聞工作者也可以從社會裡面發現很多毛病、黑暗的東西、不健康的東西，把它揭發，把它醫療。所以我希望今天我要感謝華商網絡推選我為當選人，我也要跟我們的傳媒業同仁大家共勉之。謝謝大家，謝謝大家。
Congratulations, Mr. Tony Koo.
尊敬的黄志明会长，尊敬的各位朋友、各位嘉宾，大家晚上好！我很高兴应邀参加今天的晚会。我代表中国多伦多总领事馆向2005年红枫传奇的获奖者致以热烈的祝贺，同时也祝贺我们华商网络成功地举办这样的活动。红枫传奇活动是我们社区最有意义的活动之一，它具有很重要的意义。我已经参加过多次红枫传奇的活动，我认为它的主要的意义，第一是在于它为我们这个华人树立了一个做人做事的光辉的榜样。做人就是要守诚信，要有仁爱之心，要对社会要有奉献。做事就是要艰苦奋斗，要克服困难，要有毅力。在我们红枫传奇的获奖者当中，他们都有很多光彩夺目的业绩，在这些光彩夺目的业绩身后，都有很多含辛茹苦、艰苦穿越的故事。红枫传奇的优秀人物，还为我们这个华人树立了一个好的中国人的形象。加拿大是一个多元文化的国家，红枫传奇的优秀人物代表我们
逐一的面前树立了中国人的好的形象。我们向红枫传奇的获奖者的优秀人物致以敬意，也感谢华商网络组织了每年都组织这样具有很好意义的活动。我们尤其高度的赞赏红枫传奇的创始人发明了这样一个美妙的方式来激励我们的天下的华侨华人创造业绩，走上成功之路。Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Consul General of the People's Republic of China, I've come to extend congratulations to the Chinese Canadian Legend 2005, and also congratulate the Asian Business Network Association, and also I'd like to extend many thanks to the fundraising for the remote area of China. 同时，我也借此机会感谢今天晚上的筹款，为中国边远地区的医疗活动筹款。我代表总领事馆向大家表示感谢，谢谢大家 ，Thank you very much.
Cynthia Lai is witty and chatty, focused, persistent, and versatile. She is a dreamer, a believer, and an achiever, a leader, a motivator, and a philosopher.
Work hard, capture all opportunities, never quit, and never fail.
Cynthia came to Canada over 30 years ago. She worked part-time as a bank teller while attending night school. She was accepted into the Toronto Institute of Medical Technology, earned a diploma in biochemistry, subsequently employed by Toronto General Hospital. Working as a lab technician didn't offer enough challenge for Cynthia, so she pursued other interests. After completing studies in travel counseling and French, Cynthia became a tour guide and later a flight attendant, a position that gave her the opportunity to travel the world and meet many people.
There's no such thing as luck. My definition of luck is when opportunity hits hard work.
In 1983, Cynthia was the tour guide for a delegation from Hong Kong. Just before they parted, one delegate who was interested in investing in Canada asked Cynthia for a referral to a realtor. Come back if you hear, and I'll be your agent, said Cynthia. It has been 20 years, and she has never looked back.
One of the secrets of success is to be like a swan. That is, to stay cool and calm about, but pedal like hell underneath.
Cynthia Lai was the first Chinese female president of the Toronto Real Estate Board, one of the only 5 female presidents in the board's history. Cynthia has come a long way. Just as she puts it, I have to work 4 times as hard, twice as hard being minority, and twice as hard being a woman. Cynthia dedicated lots of her time involved in community work. She has also been the co-chair for Spirit of Life, Youth Hub, Shelter Ball 04, chaired the Realtors Care Foundation, fundraised for Habitat for Humanity, and Daisy and Hope Fashion Show for Women's Shelter. Charity singer for Sing for Your Heart Gala, participated in Walkathon for the United Way, and she is the past president of the advisory board for the Chinese Real Estate Society of Ontario. Recipient of Duke of Edinburgh Silver Award, Queen's Golden Jubilee Medal, Catalyst Award, and Real Estate Award, and the list goes on.
To make a perfect world, let's enjoy our similarities and celebrate our differences.
For her ongoing, tireless contribution to society and positive attitude for her profession, Cynthia Lai is well entitled to be awarded the Chinese Canadian Legend 2005.
My name is Cynthia Lai.
第3位得獎者就係豐麗桂霞女士嘅，亦都係安省地產牌照局董事同埋國際地產集團總裁嘅。
She's president of ISAR Group of Companies and director of the Real Estate Council of Ontario.
Asian Business Network Association for your consistent, tireless effort to make this happen. And I am so honored to be standing here in front of my community to accept this award. As the only female person that accepted this award this year, I'd like to tell and share a little story with the females here, or the ladies here. Sometimes when we are in life, we're being called a bitch. And I have a few definitions of bitch. For my employer, it is the best individual the company hired. For my husband, being a bitch is the babe in total control of herself. And I like to be, as a regular life, during my normal life, I'd like to be called a bitch sometimes. I like to be recognized as beautiful, intelligent, trustworthy, caring, and honest. One of my philosophy in life is to clap for those who are next to me. I really appreciate all of you who has given up your family time to come out tonight and share this wonderful, thrilling moment with me. I brought my whole family with me, my mother, my sister, who actually helped me to rewrite my history when she applied for me to come over here to Canada, and her husband, Frank, my brother, Samuel, and his lovely wife, April, and I cannot forget my better half, CK, and my handsome son here, Derek, and my other son, Darren, they are in the audience, and also my cousin, Tony, thank you, and you have always been my idol. And I just wanted to tell everyone, everything starts with a dream. When you only dare to dream, I hope that as I embark onto my next dream, all of you would make my dream come true. Thank you very much.
And he has decided not to take it home, although he would like to. He has passed them over to Pauline Yun of the Sheridan Parkway Hotel. So if you are missing your car keys, please Pauline.
咁啊，呢就我哋都咧係邀請咧我哋嘅嗰個 Vice President 咧 City Wyman 咁啊就係嚟自中國嘅 City Wyman Vice President， 咁啊就一齊同埋黃家偉。
Okay.